him on the butt and say, hey, flying.
Hey!
Flying. You do not want to quit. Flying. It does not quit. Flying. Flying.
Hey!
Theobromine. Flying. You do not want to quit. Flying. It does not quit. Flying.
Sorry about the other night. I didn't know that was the way you felt.
I'm in room. I'm on the 3rd floor. I'm in this room. I'm just
Well, I didn't know that was the way you felt.
Shut your mouth, homie. What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie, baby. And today we are reviewing Global Formulas Super BioFREAK WTF, homie. Intense pre-workout. Is it worth it? Look at this, man. It's a fat freaking tub. Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got WTF content, homie, coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. God bless all of you, homies. I hope you're feeling amazing, living from the heart and staying out of the noisy head. Let me tell you something, man. My head's noisy too. You know, I talked to you about spirituality, about resentment, fear, selfishness, dishonesty, because these things crop up in my life, man. Let me give you an example. This brand right here, man, they're kind of like a bunch of elitists. They kind of act like, they got like an elitist attitude, man. Let me just say this. There were a couple of years ago where I did like review after review. Their burner, their nootropic, their pump, their OMG, freaking giving them nothing but love, 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 hitter reviews. Not once did they come at me and say, hey man, thanks for the positive review, we appreciate it. Not a freaking word from them, from the owner, none of them. Not a freaking word. And so my head, man, I get resentful. Like, dude, you're such an elitist, you can't even say thanks for the good review. I mean, I don't got a huge platform. I got like 36,000 subscribers. It's not big on the scheme of YouTube, but it helps the brand, homie. I've sold a ton of these products, so I get resentful. But the point of that is, that's not their fault, man. That's my fault. I have no business being entitled to anything, homie. I have no business being resentful. I don't care how somebody else acts. That's on me, homie, to treat this head. That's my fault. I'm the one who's wrong. I have no business in my life being angry. That's deadly for me. So God bless Global Formulas. And God bless, I'm just giving you an example how my head is noisy too, man. I get resentful. I got to treat this thing with prayer, meditation, making amends, taking accountability, and helping other people, man, to get away from self. Let's get into this, man. So they don't send me anything. Nutricartel sent me this. So if you like what I have to say about this hitter, I'm in an aggressive mood. Don't piss me off, homies. I'm high right now. This thing right here, I am stimmed the heck up right now, man. I'm going to tell you this experience. I'm going to give you the pros and the cons, and you're going to walk away from this review saying, that homie left no stone unturned, man. So look, man, I reviewed the last one, OMG, and that thing slapped the heck out of me years ago when I did it. It was too much for me. My tolerance was probably different then, and that boy just freaking smacked. I mean, it is what it is, homie. So this here, supplement facts, and forgive me, man, I got very small, they got very small writing. This was a strawberry lemonade flavor. I'm going to tell you, this was about, I got to say, man, a really good mix of strawberry and lemonade. It was like 48.3. It was like 48.35%. It was like 48.35% strawberry and 51.65% lemonade. And out of the lemonade, there was about 42% lemon and 58% aid. So you definitely felt more in the lemon part. In the lemonade part, there was more aid than lemon. No, I don't know, man. It was tolerable flavor. It wasn't a great flavor. It definitely tasted like strawberry lemonade, but it wasn't an amazing flavor. It was tolerable. It was fine. You drink it down, there's a lot of stuff in here. All right, man, 1 scoop, 29.7 grams. Dude, a level scoop. Listen to this, homies. A level scoop was 24.5 grams, and I had that boy flat. So that's why use your kitchen scale, man. And you get 25 servings in a container, man. So this is a fat tub, and that's a loaded pre, man, 25, okay? Now listen to what they're giving us here. So I do have their new pump to review too, man, so I'm looking forward to that. The labels are, I mean, I could talk all the junk about elitist attitude and all that. Their formulas are sick. Now, that doesn't mean they come out and the experience sick. We're going to talk about the formulas are freaking dope on this product right here. All right, man. So 24.5 grams. So use your scale. Because if you do a scoop and you don't have the experience I do, because you didn't weigh it out. All right, man. So listen to this. So they're giving you the vitamins and choline and calcium and all that. Let's get right down to the meat and potatoes. We've talked enough junk. All right, man. L-citrulline malate, 11-to-1 ratio. So you get 11 grams of citrulline, 1 gram of malic acid. That's the highest, or no, it's 12 grams of citrulline malate, 11-to-1 ratio. So as I said, 11 grams of citrulline to 1 gram of malic acid, 12 grams. That's the highest citrulline malate I've ever seen. Then you got beta-alanine. Betas! You got to feel the betas to be an alpha, homie, 3.5 grams. Then you got the taurine, 2.5 grams, kind of an all-arounder, man. Agmatine sulfate, 2 grams, helps with pump and cognitive benefits. Hydroprime, I didn't even see that, man. Glycerol, which kind of makes sense, man, because there is this kind of moist, it's not clumpy in any means. It's powder, and it actually smokes out when you open it. But it's got a kind of a moist vibe to it. It's a little on the wetter side, homie. So you got the Hydroprime, 2 grams, which is 65%. Choline bitartrate, 1 gram, helps with focus. Alpha GPC, 600 milligrams. That gets you focused in, dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates, homie. Women don't like you, son. Who freaking lied to you, homie? Start pumping Zions. Let's get down to business, homie. Get focused. Caffeine anhydrous, 350 milligrams. Nice amount of caffeine anhydrous, man, right there in that stim junkie sweet spot. And for me, N-acetyl L-tyrosine, 250 milligrams. Then you got L-tyrosine, 250 milligrams. Muconiparina L-dopa, 250 milligrams. Man, that kind of makes sense, homie. You know, the way I'm feeling, I'm going to tell you, man, this is quite an experience. Jugalandus, 200 milligrams. This is a, I guess they trademarked a Juglin Regia. They're using some trademark Juglins. We're going to find, is this that higher than giraffe vagina, high on the PP tingle scale, Fauci lab leak theory, Wuhan hitter, GMHA? Or is this that ICP, America's Most Wanted English Walnut UK trash, Snickle Fritz, homie? You're going to find out here by the PP tingle scale. I'm going to give it to you straight. L-norvaline, 100 milligrams, kind of like a secondary pump ingredient, man. It goes good with everything else in here. Then you got the, let's see. Then you got the dicaffeine malate, 75%, which yields 55.5. So total about 400 mgs of caffeine. Synephrine, hydrochloride, heart rate action, 50 milligrams. Naringin, 50 milligrams. So the synephrine helps with fat-burning properties, some thermogenic, more stimulation. Naringin, lotus extract, 20 milligrams. Huperzine, 10 milligrams, which yields 100 micrograms, more focus. Bioprene for the absorption. Rudisepine, 5 milligrams, which helps metabolize caffeine and stimulants, I guess. And then Alpha-Yo, 3 milligrams. So they're kind of throwing the kitchen sink at you, man. But that doesn't mean, you know, they could throw a million ingredients. That doesn't impress GGH, homie. How it comes together impresses me. So I took the drink, man, the bioFREAK WTF. I came down to the dance floor. It was time for some serious iron pumping, man. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this is what I'm going to say about this, homie. This is a strong pre-workout, man. I mean, this is a stim junkie pre-workout. You know, I wouldn't even call it a stim junkie daily. This is more on the stim junkie side. It's between, nah, it's there, man. It's a Stim Junkie pre. This is a Stim Junkie pre. So I'm gonna give you the experience. I took it. I felt the betas in about 5 minutes. 7 minutes after taking it, the energy and the head high came in. There is a savage, freaking sick, very apparent, almost euphoric head high with this that comes in 7 minutes after taking it. I've never really felt alpha yo come in that freaking quickly, homie. Like, I don't know about never, but that alpha yo came in right off the bat and took that driver's seat, homie, and I started leaning back and driving. That 3 mgs of alpha yo is the truth in here. There is a head high in here. The interesting thing about this pre-workout is you feel that, and maybe it's not just the alpha yo, the Mucana Purinas, whatever's in here just gives you this like euphoric, aggressive head high, which is the star of the show of this pre, followed by the pumps. I mean, this is kind of a wake you out of the dead, physical energy head high pre. Now, just to give it to you straight, this Jugalandus, you're not going to feel this. I mean, maybe it contributes to the experience or whatever. You know, I can't point out single ingredients. But if you're like, if this is your DMHA day and you're trying to take an illicit pre-workout with that DMHA 2-amino buzz, this isn't it. This is not, I'm just giving it to you straight, homie. This is not going to be your DMHA pre-workout. This is an alpha yo. You are stimmed up, going hard on the weights. You do not feel like resting between sets, and you have this serious, sick, vascular, tight, pretty swole, but not too watery, freaking pump. I mean, you don't need to add anything to this hitter except your 5 grams of unflavored creatine if you take it pre-workout like I do. The freaking 7 minutes after taking it, the head high comes in and it just stays stable. It doesn't build. It just hits in 7 minutes. There's no death feeling, no survival mode. You would think, because you feel that alpha yo so good, that your heart rate's like through the roof. It's not, homie. It's going pretty much as hard. It's a little elevated, but there's no death mode, no survival mode, no death feeling, none of that. It's a strong pre, though. So if you're not like a stim junkie, you might not tolerate it like I do. You know, I tolerated it really well. Like, it hit just right for me. I didn't know what to expect with that Jugalandus. You know, I smoked weed for the first time with a guy named Mike Landis, which reminded me of this Jugalandus, because Mike, he was the Snickle Fritz too. No, I'm not talking John. Mike, if you see this, man, God bless your soul. That's a true story, though. The first Jugalandus, Mike Landis, I don't know if there's a connection, but I'm just going to tell you, man, the boy comes in, it's somewhere between a Stim Junkie daily and a full-on Stim Junkie pre. It could be either, I wouldn't take it daily, just knowing the Juglans is in your Jugalandus, but don't expect an illicit experience. Energy, the betas came and they went pretty quick. The pumps came in like 20 minutes, and you just have a sick, savage pump. This is your fully loaded pre. The energy was high on it. The heart rate was not excessive, so there's nothing to worry about there. And the head high, whatever's in here, it was like a mix of alpha yo, and you feel very stimmed up on it, like very, very stimmed up, but you're focused and you're going. So it's not as like happy euphoria. It's like aggressive, stimmed up euphoria, man. So that's what I got. Definitely worth it, but not if you're looking for a DMHA pre. Like you see Jugalandus, you know, to me it's like either give us that good 2-amino or just don't put it in, but maybe it contributes to the workout, you know what I mean? It's not an illicit feeling, but it's almost there. There's like this freaking head high that comes in so quick and just doesn't quit, homie. So if you like alpha yo, you go feel this alpha yo in just the best possible way, like that edge of insanity, kind of way. You know what I mean? So very, very, very good pre-workout. You are going, it's a strong pre-workout. And I don't say that about a ton of pre-workouts. This is a strong pre-workout. Good backbone physical energy and very awake, alert, dialed in, freaking going. Even more aggressive than mood elevation, but that head high is real on it. That's what I got. I'll link below where to get it with the discount code. Crazy pump too. They did a nice job, man. God bless all of you. Let's get this dang muscle. We're out.